Well, I was installing, or at least trying to install, this can light housing, and I didn't realize that because the adjustable arms, they were still too long for in between the ceiling joists, but I didn't realize that they have scores or places where scored where you can snap them off. So I was just trying to bend them back, but unfortunately, it wasn't working. And because it wasn't working, I decided to try to take it back down. I just hammered in like one of the nails, and then I was trying to take it back down, and part of the ceiling or the lamp fell back towards me. And I don't know exactly what happened, but I had picked up the hammer, was holding this hammer, and all of a sudden it was covered in blood. And then I was dripping blood everywhere, all over the floor, and I looked at my hand and it was all bloody, but I'm all fixed up now. I got some masking tape and a thing, but a pretty nice gash on my knuckle. So anyways, don't be stupid. Don't do what I do. Anyway, now that I know what to do, I'll do better. Okay, so yeah, today I'm putting up these lights, these recessed lighting housing units for new construction. So I will figure out where exactly to score the other one to get it so it fits in there, but I should have looked at that first. Anyway, I'm gonna do that and I'll show you the progress when I get there. One of the disadvantages of not having a truck is when you try to shove things that don't fit in your car, and you end up having to drive like this. Hello, everybody. Today is November something or other. Not sure what day it is exactly, but all the electrical has been run here for the most part. There's a couple connections upstairs I still have to make, but I was able to have a guy from church come out, and he was able to make these connections, bring this down into the box here, and figure out the amps and everything else, and these breakers and whatnot, and everything that has to come in here. So he showed me how to do this. He made all these connections down here with the ground and the hot wires, and then these are the ones that go into the breakers themselves. I did have to buy a couple, so I just installed this one down here, this 20 amp breaker, and then I'm going to put another 15 one up here, and this one is going to be connected to the I have some recessed lighting that's going to be connected to. So it's relatively simple to do this. All the power here is shut off. This gets its power actually from the house. So this is completely dead. There's nothing live here, so I don't have to worry about even those big ones up top there. They're not even live. So basically this goes in to here into the space. It clips on through the back there. And then there's a little part here. You just loosen up the screw on the top there, and you slide the wire in underneath, you screw it back down, and then it just slides in. So pretty simple to do, even for someone like me. But yeah, once I get this in, I'll go back in the house, turn on that panel. I'll turn these ones on, and then I'll show you upstairs that the outlets are working and what some of the lights are going to be. Not that the lights are ready to be installed yet, because we have to put drywall up, but you can at least see one of them turned on and everything like that. So that'll be nice. But anyway, I'm really glad that this is all done, and we can start moving on with insulation and drywall here pretty soon. But I'll put this one in, and then yeah, I'll show you what it looks like upstairs. So it's probably been a while since I've had you in here. We've just been trying to get a lot of work done, and I haven't done the best of keeping updated, of recording a lot of stuff. So I'll kind of take some time to show you now, see some of the things that we've done. But I think I've showed you this. I got these lights up, these recessed lights up the housings. Everything's wired, everything's run. I cut down those beams that were going across. I'm pretty sure you've seen all of that. I did not install, but have it ready for these sconce lights that are going to be on this back wall behind the desk, ready and attached to go. And here's the sconce. I got two of these. So here's kind of what it's going to look like. It's just going to hang down like this, little sort of Edison LED bulb that fits up in there. So that'll be kind of cool. But that'll have to come after drywall and whatnot goes up, because this wall is actually going to be an accent wall. So that's going to be a little bit different. So there is that. And then, yeah, so that's wired, ready to go. I don't have those turned on right now because obviously there's a ton of exposed wire right there. So that breaker is shut off from downstairs. But, excuse me, you can see over here, got these all wired up, light switches. One of those, this one goes to the recessed lighting, and this one goes to the, this one goes to the sconces. This one goes to the recessed lighting, which I'll show you in a second, also on dimmers, which is nice. Outlets should all be working. We can test those on both sides. And then I just have to make one connection here where I have an outlet that's gonna go in the floor, and I'm gonna connect that one to where the fireplace one is behind there and get power off of that. So I do have to adjust that and make that connection. Now, this I don't think you have seen yet. New door, and we had to cut in and do some kind of reframing here, but the door is level. So here's the door. Maybe I did say this, I can't remember, maybe not. The other pastor at the church came and helped me with this. The door that I had before, it was just, you know, a door, it wasn't pre-hung, and it would have been way too difficult to kind of frame it in with what was existing here before. So I took that back, I spent a little bit more money, probably another extra $100, I think, and was able to get this door here, this pre-hung door. And it's kind of nice because it has a window in it, so it really adds to some of the brightness with some of the light coming through. So we've added one window, and now we've got this kind of window at the door. So this is really nice. I know it might look, because of the wall, like it looks like the door might be a little bit crooked, but it's not. That joist is leaning, it's crooked. The door is actually perfectly square and level. And then we bought this, you know, just a doorknob and a deadbolt here. So that's kind of nice. So it works much better than what was there before, and it closes nice, it fits in nice. Again, just had to do a little bit of reframing type stuff up there. And then on the outside, I can take you outside really quick and show you this. On the outside, we had to, I just added this like kind of trim going around because we had to cut a little bit there. So you can see some of that going on. But anyway, it's coming together relatively nicely. But I want to turn on this for you. I have that light up there, and it should be connected now. So if we go ahead and flip that switch, that light turns on, which is good. And then we have the little dimmer here. And so slide that dimmer up, and you can see, wowzers from a gowsers. Look at that. It's gonna be so bright in here. So yeah, it works. I'm so glad it does. What a relief, we did our wiring correctly. So yeah, we got the nice dimmer switch there, so we can adjust that, and that'll be really nice. Turns on, turns off. They're LEDs, so it takes a second to warm up. And also, I haven't tested this out yet. This is the Halo recessed lighting, dimmable. You have to make sure you get dimmable. If you have a dimmer switch, make sure you buy dimmable lights. Somewhere there's a remote for this, because it has the ability to change like temperature colors. Not, I don't know where I put that. I'll have to find it. If I find it, I'll show you. But it has the ability to change temperature colors. So it's not like it's gonna change like all these crazy different colors, but it will change from like maybe like a more of a blue to more of a warm yellow to red kind of colors. So that'll be kind of cool. You can kind of play around and adjust some of those settings with that remote. But anyway, that's the dealio. That's what's going on here. I can test one of my outlets by plugging in this thing. This is the internet extender sort of deal that came with this. So I've had this unplugged since I did all the other work, and you can already see it's already lit up, turned on. So now this outlet's working. So all of our outlets are good to go. I'm really pleased, I'm really happy. So nice, we're getting there. So insulation, drywall, those will be some of the things coming up next. A couple other finishing, not finishing touches, but fine touches here and there, just to make sure everything gets shored up, and then we'll be rocking and rolling, as they say. So anyway, that's the update for now. And you can let me know what you think in the comments below, but I am relatively pleased. Actually, I'm very pleased, very happy with how things have progressed. So keep at it, keep working, and excited to show you the rest. So I will see you shortly, soon. I don't know if this is the end of the video or if there's gonna be another one, but you'll figure it out. All right, talk to you later, bye. Well, before I take you away completely, it's actually not a remote, so I was mistaken about that. Up on top of the light fixture, there's a little slider here, and so you can adjust the color that way. So you can change it down. So like there's like more of the, I probably won't be able to tell too much here on camera, but that's like more of a yellow. And then that's like a blue, and it kind of goes up to blue. So you can see a little bit, it's like yellow to like a bluish color. So I don't really know what I would want it to be at. Blue reminds me of a doctor's office. Yellow reminds me of home, but that's a little too dark. I'm thinking maybe somewhere there in between. So I thought it was a remote, but that's fine. That works. I can set them all in the same. So there you go. That's what it is. Again, those are the Halo LED 5 selectable colors if you're interested. And they work with the Halo housing, which is what these things are for recessed lighting. So sweet. All right, good deal. I'm pleased. Talk to you later.